Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday morning, man, and I'm trying to get a jump on the week because you never know what kind of obstacles can get thrown at you during the week. So yeah, I'm just going over the list. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 12 on the list, but about, well, 4 of them are over $100. So one of them's 130, one of them's 120, and then a 130. Yeah, $920 if we can get everything on the list done. I don't really, anticipate getting everything on the list done. It's possible for sure, but we'll just have to see how my guy, what time he gets here and all that, man, because I don't know. But I'm going to get started either way, so I'm gonna do the work no matter what. I asked him what time can you be at my house, and he says come back and he says 6 o'clock. Come on, man. I said 8:15 to 8:30 will be fine. That'll work. So let's see if he can make it at 8, in between 8:15 and 8:30. It's 5 minutes after 8 now, so I'll sit here for a few minutes and go over a few things in my head. So 2 things that happened yesterday is really untypical of this time of year. So I picked up another lawn care customer, another referral. The lady that's going to hire me is hired that, well, it's just a matter of formality. I got to go look at the property, but we'll get down there one day this week. She wants me to do her son's property. They just bought a house down in Fayette, so that's another one. It's right on the Fayette route. I mean, it's not even a quarter mile from a couple of other ones that are on that route. So it's an easy one to do. Well, I don't know how easy it is. We'll see. It's one that we can do when we do the $1 Million Street or the other Fayette route. So either way, that's rarely do you pick up a lawn care maintenance customer in September, October, but apparently they just bought the house, and that's the kind of thing you're throwing into a lot. So what else I got for y'all? Yeah, there's not a whole lot. We got all that good rain. There's a lot of moisture in the air. We're going to be doing the Marathon gas station and the Mexican restaurant, get them done first thing, and then we're going to split off, and he can go do a couple in downtown Sonoa, while I go do a couple right on the outside of Sonoa, and just kind of work our way through the list. So we're going to end up over at those great big cuts over in Turin, where my shop is and all that, my mechanic shop and all that. So yeah, but I'm not gonna want to wait around on my guy to get here and all that. If he can't be here, if he ain't here by 8:30, then I don't need him. See, this is the part that I don't really like, man, because I don't have enough confidence that my guy can make it to work, and it be something that I don't have to think about, and the only way that guys can make it where I don't have to think about it is, well, to be consistently at work on time. Then I don't have to, then that's one less thing I got to think about. See, right now I'm thinking about, and this is what the channel's about, I'm thinking my mindset right now is, okay, what if he don't come in? What am I going to do? And that's what that's not how I need to be thinking at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if I think like that or feel like that, well, Ray, that's your own problem. It's something you got to deal with. Well, okay, but that affects everything that we do out here. So and I asked my guy to text me when he's closed, because I got a lot of security stuff around the house, and it picks up when it picks up somebody walking or anything like that. I like to know people are coming to my house, because if I don't, then I get an unwanted alert and an unwanted call from the freaking alarm company or whatever, you know. So I don't like guys showing up and then just sitting up around the shop waiting on me to come out. I need to know what time they're coming so I can adjust. I'm usually going to always get started at 8 no matter what. So unless I'm solo and I don't feel like getting started at 8. But if I'm on got help and all that, then 8 o'clock is when I like to get started. I don't really know, my guy ain't worked in over a week. Yeah, it's been over a week. He didn't work none last week, so wasn't my fault. I worked 3 days. I got all the days in that I could. I'm consistently going to keep forward. So, but see, I gave him a window of 8:15 to 8:30. So that is more of a, well, if you set it in stone 8:15 and they don't show up, what do you do at 8:15? You know, so you say, okay. First of all, I always ask this, what time can you be at my house, especially on like a Sunday? What time can you be at my house? And I'll let them tell me, and then I tell them if I can work with that or not. If I can't, then I tell him, hey, I can't work with that, man. You're going to come earlier or later or whatever. He told me, 6, and I said, 8:15 to 8:30 will work. That gives them a window of time to get here where you don't have to be so, you can't just fire. Well, I guess you can do whatever you want to do. It's hard to just fire a guy because he's 5 minutes late, in today's day and age. There's not a whole lot of people out there waving their hand to come cut grass with Ray, so but y'all see my damn birds, y'all, they're gonna win today. They gotta win this game today. They gotta beat the Saints, because they're in our division. So let me text a couple of these customers real quick. It's nice though. It's 64 degrees. That's pretty good. I got a text message, so I don't know if it's him saying he's on his way. Nothing will shock me. It's 8:20 and he said he's 15 minutes away, so that means 8:35. Told you. You just can't. I'm glad I didn't set the time for 6 a.m. So when you give them a time between, and it's been like that with everybody I've ever had out here. If you give them a time between 8:15 and 8:30, or 8 o'clock and 8:30, or 8:15 to 9, or whatever time, I give them a window. But usually always, they never get here in the middle of that window. It's always at the end of the window or after. So if you say 8:15 to 8:30, then expect them here at 8:45. It's just, it's like that with all the guys I've had working out here. They all do the same thing. It ain't like it was when I was coming up, where I've lost a lot of jobs just because I was 5 minutes late. That's just the way the working world is these days. Even before COVID and all, people, it's always been hard to get guys to come to work on time. There's a few exceptions. I had, that last guy that was out here, he never was late, and Francisco never was late. Drew never was late. Those are about the only 3 out of the 30 guys I've ever had out here. But you can bet they always going to wait to the tail end of that window. And see, that's what I know is going to be, a perpetual thing. If you can't get in a window of on a Sunday, or you ain't got nobody's going to school or anything like that, there's no reason to really be, that late. I guess I should have took him up on the 6 o'clock thing and see how that goes. Cause I'm up at 6 every morning anyway, so we got a lot to do. Okay, I'm gonna go on and pull off, man. It's 8:25. I don't want to wait any longer, man. I gotta go, man. No time for bullshit. But if we don't work today, man, it's we're gonna be way behind. Not gonna be able to get to not even gonna be able to get to everything. So working today would be like working on Friday, you know. So we can make sure that we stay caught up. I talked to the people at the $1 Million Street, and I was trying to get them out of the way today, but they started acting stupid. Well, the HOA don't like people over there working over there on Sunday, so yeah. But if you're a guy like me and you cutting grass, you got to get it today. Especially if you missed, I missed 2 days last week. If I could have worked Thursday and Friday, I'd be looking, even if it was solo, I'd be looking really good. So last week, if my guy had come to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we wouldn't even be worried about the $1 Million Street or none of that. So we would have done all that last week, and then this week we could have done that tree trim and cleanup job over here. That pays pretty good, but we're not going to get to that. No, we're not going to make it over there this week because we're still doing, Thursday and Friday's route, the 2 days that we missed. The goal last week was to do those routes from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Do all the properties, and like I said last week, I didn't get to the Fayetteville stuff, so we're going to have to deal with that this week. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got to get to it, man. Okay, y'all. So y'all see this tree right here, and I'm going to cut these trees back. So I'll get an extra, $40 or so for that. I'm just going to cut them with my loppers, man. I'm going to put y'all right here. Y'all can see it. It ain't going to take 5 minutes. Y'all, so we headed to damn dog. So we headed over here to the 5th one. But my guy, he doesn't really know where all the properties are yet either. So he has to kind of, and how to park and where to park and which, like I could have went to this house that way, but then I'm facing the wrong way to leave. So but if I go in this way, then I'm facing the right way to leave. Then I don't have to go around and turn around and all that crap trying to get out of there. So you gotta be thinking about all those little things like that to really save you time. And you don't want to be turning around and all that if you don't have to. Sometimes you just have to, but yeah, I know the property so well and I know where everything is. I couldn't imagine being out here and not really knowing my way around real good. That affects your money. Because that affects your time, big time. All right. Okay, y'all, so I got done with that. We got done with that one. Now I just got another curveball. So my guy, he's texting me now. I sent him on to the next one. He's texting me now saying he's got to get off at 12. He said he can only work till 12. That's the first I heard that. We're not going to get to any of them, man. And we're not going to get to any of the big cuts. Wow. I mean, hell, if I'd have known that, we could have got done. We could have got started at freaking 7. I don't even know what to say to that, man. I mean, that ain't hardly even. You know, we needed to get everything. I was saying we get everything on this list done and then some. You know, but can't make a lot of money out here, man. It's just hard to make a lot of money out here. Why didn't he tell me that? Why didn't he tell me that yesterday? That's so upsetting, though, man. I mean, it doesn't have to be this freaking difficult, man. I'm going to have to hire somebody else, I guess, man. I'm going to have to get some labor from somewhere. This is so irritating to me. He didn't tell me that last night. See, everybody wants a job till they got a job. Then they get a job, they don't want a job. You know? I mean, he was going to make really good money today, but I'm not going to pay freaking top dollar for... Well, Ray, you can't blame that man this Sunday. Well, I mean, he didn't work all week last week. I mean, you know, you should have told me that. Then I would have done things totally different. See, these guys come out here and they don't, they're I don't know what, you know, he can only work till 12. It's the first I heard of that. And it's 11:30. Yeah. Hey, I've been around him all morning. He ain't said one word about having to get off till 12 until just now. Knocked my mojo, man. Damn. Can't believe that shit, dude. Boy, yeah. Like I'm being held hostage, man. So, okay, y'all, let me turn this camera on. This really upsets me. So I might as well go over here and help him finish this one so I can get him off the freaking clock, man. Fuck. They don't want to work, I don't guess. You know, I mean, it's a beautiful day. Why would you not? He said his leg's hurting, so I just told him don't even worry about that one, man. I'm not trying to. It don't matter, man. I'm not getting paid on that one anyway. I'm gonna go home, secure the other truck, and then have to come back out and do that one. Yeah. And I hated that dude's legs messed up, man. But you know, I mean, I'm not gonna be dealing with this shit right here all week long. I mean, what do I do, man? You know, well, if you're not physically capable of doing the work, then well, you're just not physically capable of doing the work. So let me get my truck home and get everything secure. It's really freaking costing me, man. This hard, man. See, now I'm getting to the point where I just don't even want to. I just don't want to keep doing it, man. Thought we were going to try to reset, you know. Well, Ray, the man's hurt. Well, he ought not tell me he's coming to work and want to work then. I mean, I was minding my own business. I mean, he pulled up to a job that I was working on and said he needed a job. I mean, I wasn't, yeah, you know. But see, I'm feeling a certain type of way now, because now you hanging me out to dry just so you can get a little pocket change. See, that's all it is. It's just, you know, he made sure that you know, he said, well, if I work tomorrow, you know, can I get my money tomorrow? Because it's Sunday. I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. But I never knew that we were going to be working 3 hours, or that he could only work 3 hours. So I could have left my house, you know, at 10 minutes to 8, and I wouldn't have needed nobody out here. 15 minutes to 8. We haven't done that much work. Done like $400, you know. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna secure my truck. I got to make sure that the truck gets back home safely, and you know, and all that. the unpredictable nature of everything, I just don't like, man. So the guys gonna do what they want to do, man. You know, if you didn't want to work, man, just, I mean, if you can't work out here, you can't work out. I mean, this is like, you know, this is becoming a pattern. So, but see, I get angry. I get an attitude because I feel like playing games with my time. Well, he tricked me today. Tricked the shit out of me. He ain't got no money, and he was just trying to get a few dollars. Come on, Ray. That man can't help it that he's hurt. Me either. Damn. Holding me up, man. I'll back the truck up in there, and then I'm leaving again. You know, way out of my way. Way out of my way. So, you know, the truck put up, all the equipment put up. Now I'm going back out. You know, I didn't even go in the house, man. All this last 15, 20 minutes have been just a total waste of time. Bet he gonna want his money today, though. At the end of the day, you know, I feel like I just wasted, you know, over a month of my time because I could have been showing somebody else all the stuff that I've been showing him. See, I might have to find somebody else, man. I got a pretty good bit of work. Kids still working everything, so. Who can't walk, you can't walk, man. But okay, I'm sorry that dude can't walk, but I mean, you know, I didn't make that like that, but I'm paying the price for that. We did 5 properties. 5. That's what we did. 5 properties, and they weren't even really. These are not even the hardcore properties. These are freaking, you know. I mean, these properties are really easy, man. These are not even hard ones. I don't know, man. It's just hard for me not to feel a certain type of way when I'm, you know, trying to get ahead of the game, and I really didn't do anything that I couldn't have done by myself. You know, I mean, 5 properties, and 4 of them were next door to each other. So, yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I'm just befuddled. Don't matter though, work's gonna get done. And yeah, I'm probably not even gonna want. I'm probably not. I don't know that I'm even gonna want to work him tomorrow. I don't know that he can do the work. He's not gonna get me out here all hung up and wanting to go home and all that. I ain't never had that happen, man. Not with anybody I've ever had out here. I've had to take people home before, but not like this where. Okay, so y'all can see what I'm gonna do here is what I do is I lift the deck up a little bit and run through the thick stuff and kind of spread it around a little bit, and then I'm gonna go do the front yard, and then I'm gonna come back and hit this right here real quick. So he is paying a little extra today because it's been 3.5 weeks, another $20. So you know, yeah. Okay, y'all, so about 15 minutes went by. I got everything done except for just gonna touch this up. So let's see how it does. It should be dry enough now. y'all see it, man. It's still I mean, there's a lot of grass on the ground, but it's not clumped all up. It's these mulching blades turn it into like a powder almost. So I got my Sammy, y'all. So I just told dude that you know, bring me my shirts, man, and I'll give him his check. So I just don't think it ain't that he's a bad guy or nothing, or that I'm a bad guy. It's the fact that, well, you can't do the work. Physically cannot do the work, then just tell me, because otherwise coming out here making $30 an hour only, you know, it ain't worth it to me, because it's dragging me. Like, I didn't get done with, I mean, you know, I don't even, I think I might have hit $630 or something, and it was like 900 and something on the list. So, well, you're gonna have to work longer. No, I ain't either. I'm going home. It's Sunday, man. I'm gonna go home and watch a football game. Y'all see my dirty birds, man. I would have just appreciated if guys would say it, would just say, look, man, I can't work for you, Ray. I mean, because I can't physically do the work. Instead of coming out here, making $30 an hour and dragging the hell out of me. And as soon as they get off work, they texting me talking about, I need my money. I need my money. Ain't even been off work 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and they want their money. You know, I need a lot of shit too. I need a guy to come to work and not play games with me about what his physical limitations are. You can't do the work, you can't do the work. Cool. Don't make me be a dick about it. Because that's what's happening. I'm getting an attitude about it because the dude won't tell me that. He gonna come out here and he's gonna wait till he's gonna wait till I just say I can't use you no more. Instead of being, you know, grown, because he wants to keep getting money from me. That's what that is. I want to keep getting that good pay. Because I pay good. I know I pay good. But the thing about it is, the labor's not going to run nothing. Not for long. I can't. I am. So the labor issue today was. I mean, I would have done just the same amount of work if he hadn't came out here. I just would have saved some damn mental anguish, some time, because I had to go all the way home to make sure that everything got put up. When he was ready to be done, you know, I mean, dude, come on, man. And it's Sunday. I mean, I was trying to help dude work, get more money. That's what I was trying to do, and us get a head start on the week. But hell no, ain't none of these guys ever gonna let you get ahead on the week. Never. It's just so freaking frustrating, man. And at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be, you know. I can't do the work, Ray. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to have to find a job somewhere else. That's where you're at, that instead of coming out here and me steady breaking you off. No, man. So, I guess I'll have to make the call. But y'all, I mean, all you guys in the comments, y'all knew the writing was on the wall. Y'all knew that this was fixing to happen. This ain't like, you know, rocket science or nothing. So, if he don't want to make the call, then bring me my shirts. I'll pay you, and then if I need help, I'll call you. You know, I mean, I'm so over it, man. I mean, y'all think about it, dude. All the bull crap I've had to do, I've had to deal with this year in labor. Florida Turf Pros did a video the other day talking about labor, but he did it in such a nice way. He was talking about, you know, having a single cab truck versus having a 4-door truck. He says it's worth it to him to have that third guy in the truck, even though he knows it's costing him more. it's worth it to him to have that third guy in the truck, so when somebody calls out, they can still get a lot of shit done. So that, what that tells me, and it should tell you guys, is he's had a major problem with labor this summer. Guarantee it. He ain't saying it, but he's, you know, that's what he's saying. And I can imagine he's south of me in Florida, but I can imagine he's having the same type of labor issues that all of us are having. I've had a hell of a year in labor. I mean, Zach's starting to sound really good about now. Maybe I'll call the Zach, see what he's up to. Yeah, y'all. But as far as just being able to rely on guys 100%, I don't know that I'll ever be able to. There's always some issues. Well, Ray, the man's hurt. Well, Ray, the man's sick. Well, Ray, the man, you know, all that stuff is fine. I get it, man. I hate that people get sick and people, you know, are hurt and, you know, and all that. But this guy was hurt when he approached me on a job. You know, he was hurt then. It ain't like he done got hurt again. I just feel like I've been wasting my time. Because now I got to get somebody else out here, and I got to go through all that again. When I could have just, hell, I could have just kept that young buck out here and dealt with him. I mean, it's the same. I end up in the same damn place. No help and more work than I've had in the last month slated for this week. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna chill. Me and Sweet Pea, we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna see what's up. And we're gonna damn figure out what we need to do in order to minimize labor, whatever that is. So, dude, I don't even, I mean, I'm freaking just, I'm not a lost dog. All right, y'all, it's Falcon Time Sunday. Deuces.